All right, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video, we're going to be talking about big data. So, what exactly is big data? Now, big data has to do with information. This is information relevant to marketing. So, info relevant to marketing. And when we talk about big data or big information, we're talking about information that you may have collected from the customer, information that was probably part of your research or consumer survey, information that you may have collected as part of a clinical study, for example. So this has to do with big data, the information that you can collect and store on your system or your servers. Okay. Now, when it comes to big data and marketing, there are three factors to keep in mind. Okay, number one is volume. And this is the amount of information that you can collect from the customer. This may be measured in megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes. Okay, this may be measured in terms of, okay, whichever measurement system that you use. Okay, so this is volume. All right, next you have variety. Again, variety has to do with diversity of sources when it comes to information, so variety. So, say for example, you're basically carrying out a consumer survey relevant to your product. Okay, now this consumer survey may be in the form of an online survey. Okay, it may be in the form of a paper survey that you may hand out to your consumers at your store or your shop. Okay, it may be form of door-to-door survey where you may hire sales reps, okay, to do the surveying for you. Okay, so this has to do with variety. Okay, information coming from different sources. Now, apart from variety, you also have another factor to keep in mind, okay, when it comes to big data. And this factor has to do with velocity. So this is velocity. Velocity obviously has to do with speed. In terms of marketing, this has to do with the speed at which you're collecting data or the speed at which you transfer data. Okay, so speed at which you collect or transfer data. Okay, so that would be it. On behalf of V Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.